Mars and Sagittarius. When we talk about Mars and Sagittarius, this is the right move, the right action. To my wisdom. You're applying wisdom to your life. You're putting it into action. There's nothing superficial about that. When you got Mars and Sagittarius, it's real. And your freedom is that you don't get attached to none. Because that Mars, you that energy, that persistence, that drive. You use sex as a sport. Sex is like a sport to you. You might have many lovers. You might have sex with this person, that person. You might try many things because you're very curious. Because Sagittarius is the knowledge seeker, always learning. And so Mars intensify that. Mars give you the ability to be all about that self. You know what I mean? Even though Sagittarius love people, places, and things, and acceptance of people, but Mars give you the energy to not be so attached to people, places, and things. It gives you the persistence and the drive. Like Sagittarius could be the one who procrastinate and who can be inconsistent and who could be not persistent, but Mars give you that energy to be that. See what I'm saying? Mars give you that scrum to be bold and scrum. Even though Sagittarius already about expansion, it's about wisdom, and so your wisdom is put into action when it's dealing with Mars. And so the knowledge that you absorb, put into action. So you live by your intuition. Your intuition is on the go. Everywhere you go, you're using your intuition more than anything. It's like your experience of life is always being put into use. You the type who absorb from learning. You absorb from skydiving and doing some of the dangerous things in the world, like diving under the sea. You the type who very adventurous, who are the diehard when talking about Mars into Jupiter. Cause Mars give you that boldness. Cause Sagittarius already adventurous, already bold when it comes to doing adventurous things. And Mars definitely put that energy into you. It makes you a cardinal at this, a leader at this. Cause Mars, wow. And then you mutable. And so you adaptable to anything. Then you got the Mars energy. The Mars energy want to experience everything, want to try everything, curious about everything. It's flexible. It's flexible because it's in Sagittarius. And so with the flexible energy, that makes you stand strong and bold too. And don't care what nobody think. You know what I mean? So at the other end, you got a quick temper, quick anger, quick outbursts, quick when you speak very blunt, but it's quick and you get over things quickly. You don't stay into your feelings and stuff like that. That means quick outbursts, and your intuition is what you live by. So you the one who don't get attached to people, places, and things. Because Sagittarius is a positive sign, and so what Mars do, Mars make you, you know what I mean. Even you can go into the dark side and it won't bother you as much as a Sagittarius itself, because Sagittarius is a positive sign. So anytime a Sagittarius go into the dark side, they might feel some type of way, but when Mars there, it don't bother you. It's not too much bother you, because you're unstoppable when you're on your journey, you're on your mission, when you're curious. And so you're trying all type of things. You're trying the best restaurant, you're trying the cheapest restaurant. And so it's either or. You go either way. You just want to try things. It don't matter from the greatest things to the littlest things, but most likely it's gonna be the best things, because Mars like trying things that's big. It's like trying things that's daredevil. So you most like big things, but you also can be the type who can try almost anything. But Mars on the other side can make you an animal type. So who can be a wild child, wild spirit. You know what I mean? That's on the downside, because you can try all type of drugs, alcohol, liquor, and gamble your life away. So that being said, it's up to how you use the energy that makes you. As long as you balance, wow, you would think big. You could be the one who spread the knowledge everywhere without being so attached to people, places, and things. Yes, and you just can't be stuck in one relationship because the energy is so active. So you want to try new things. So if your mate ain't interesting, or they're not entertaining enough, or they're not excited enough, it's over with, because you're all about that action pack, you're all about that excitement, you're all about that fun. You know what I'm saying? Cause Mars bring that, and you already said Sagittarius, so Sagittarius itself is about fun, all about learning, all about curiosity, all about even justice. You bring justice to anybody. So Mars make you persistence in getting justice and doing things, and it makes you, it gives you the power to rule on an international level. I mean, on a worldwide level, because it gives you that powers, and so you already clairvoyance. And so what my eyes do makes you more clairvoyance, add more fire to you, more vision to you, and not only clairvoyance, you put it into action. And you put into action without even a person saying you clairvoyance, you put it into action anyway. Because you can visualize big, and you can imagine something big, and you can put yourself in other people's shoes more than anyone. Just like a Libra could, you could too, because Mars will spice up that energy. So Mars will make you more bold in it, want to carry it out. It makes you more action-packed. And your sexuality is very high. It's a need. It's a need. And so it's a need, but it's a sport. It's like you're not attached to it. You just want the sex, and you're out. You're just so curious. You want to try it. It's like you just want to try things. You just want to try it. But you're going to get off regardless. You might do a natural release because you got so much sexual energy in you, or that fire energy. You might do a natural orgasm. And so you into anything, probably the dildos, you could be into that. I'm not saying that all of you are who got Mars and Sagittarius, but some of you are. Some of you are into that, because you deal with experiencing all type of things in life, and through these experiences, what do you learn? You learn more wisdom. You learn to become more wiser. You learn to become more knowledgeable, because Sagittarius is a sign of knowledge. The third eye, I see, I know. So what Mars do is gonna amplify that, and so you gonna learn about some of everything. You gonna learn almost any subject, anything. You can communicate about anything. So you're very expressive, you're very communicative, and so you can even keep up with a Libra and all the air signs too, because you got that mouthpiece. So that being said, and you can go on and on, and then you're like an actor, you're a performer. You take the stage, and you can do some of anything, play many roles. So with the Sag spirit, the reason why you want to play many roles, because you're curious, and it's fun to be of a variety, to be versatile. It's fun to be versatile. It's fun not to be the same when dealing with you, because you're all about life. You just don't want one simple routine or the same old thing, because it's too boring for you. So Mars gives you the ability to, like a person who could be able to handle your personality, and if they can't, and they try to restrict your freedom, it's over with, because you all about that freedom. You got to have your freedom. So you also a fight for freedom. You know what I mean? You just that strong. So anytime you got a person fight for freedom, they probably have your placement, which is Mars and Sagittarius, and they do it on a big scale. They got your placement, because you're gonna do things big. Sag do it big. A Sag continuously do things, and it continues to grow in whatever it do. So whatever occupation that you in, you grow in. Not only you growing, you master it, because with Mars and Sagittarius, it gives you the ability to master it, because it makes you more persistent until you master it, until you accomplish your goal. So that being said, the Mars energy, you vibrate highly, you vibrate deeply as the Sag. The Sag, you got that Mars there, Mars. So with that being said, more fire to the Sag, more bravery, more boldness. Your sex appeal is high. You're very attractive. You think you're young. You got fire and fire, which is Mars and Sag and Jupiter. Jupiter gonna expand that, and Mars gonna amplify the Jupiter. So that being said, when they work hand in hand together, wow, this beauty is magnetic, and it's very creative. And so your creative powers is there. You can create your reality in any way you choose, because your talent is variety. I mean, you can be good with the hands. You could be good at drawing. You could be good at music. You could be good at with the lyrics, spitting the lyrics. You could be good at singing. You could be good at anything. Almost anything you can do, because you're knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? Because you on some of every level. And so even if you don't know how, you can learn it quick. You got quick learning skills. So learning is, and you like to learn. You're very curious. So you're like a student of life. You just sit back and like to solve all this information. You love to learn. And so you're very great. Now, you'll be a very great person, fun loving, because you're not a spice up a party. You like to have fun, and then you're a very accepted person. You acceptance of all type of people in this life. I mean, you acceptance of others. You know what I mean? It makes you more acceptance of others. And not only that, you want to have fun. You want to have fun with some of everybody. With some of everybody. You're very acceptance. You out of all people be the type who be more acceptance and more into the interracial thing than anybody, because you really don't care about who be your partner or your friend, because you accept this to life. You know what I'm saying? You're all about the love of life. And so you got to have a boundary. A boundary is the key when dealing with your energy, because it's too much. Because Sagittarius itself already need a boundary. So you got Mars in it, you definitely need a boundary. You need a boundary because you have no limitation. You can mess with somebody and catch all type of diseases and things. You know what I mean? Because you need a boundary. You the wild spirit. Come go with Mars and Sagittarius. I don't care who you are. If you got this placement, you got some type of wildness about you. If you don't show, it's definitely inside you. You feel it, it's definitely in you. I know. You got that wildness in you. There's a lot of things you like to try. You like to try all type of different things, from the intellect to the physical things, to the emotional things, to the mental things, all around the board. You know what I mean? You like to try things. You're very curious. You like to try a new recipe, a new this, a new that, and you like to taste things. So from the highest quality to the lowest quality, you might want to try. But it's all up to you and how you use this energy. Energy is there. And the reason why you try things, because you like to experience life and you love life itself. You like to enjoy life. And also you like to take the knowledge in, so you can use it as wisdom. And so in any conversation, somebody conversate with you, you know how to spit this wisdom. And also you know how to guide people. You make a good counselor, guidance counselor. And you make a good sage. Very good sage. Because the type of sage you'll be is be universal. Everything you do, it'll be universal. It'll be on a global scale. Because you got a global mind. Your mind is global thinking. You think worldwide. You don't think small, you think big. But you learn from the small, and all the information you gather, it becomes big. See what I'm saying? It's all about growing in it. So as you continue to grow, as years pass, you get stronger in knowledge and wisdom. As the Mars of Sagittarius. So the thing is, you're a very giving person. You love to give. And so you give your heart out. And when you do something for somebody, you're going to do it big. You're going to give them a big gift. You're going to do it big. Whatever you do, you're going to do it big. And so with the Mars of Sagittarius, when you're talking about bringing justice, you're going to go hard. You're going to do it big. See what I'm saying? You're not going to play. Even when you fight with aggressive spirit, it'll be big. You hit it with a banger. Pow! Big. You know, so that being said, you come strong with a bold, confident strength. You're naturally a leader and naturally confident and naturally strong. I mean, so this being said, is I can't bring this light with the sad spirit. Mars and Sagittarius gets to realer than this. You go, Sag.